Now that for the past few days we have done a few examples of orange data mining, now my target is to um, show you that how we can work on the project. Okay. Now, as per the CBSE guidelines, you have to make a project which is aligned with the SDG goals. So you have to take a data and analyze based on maybe something related to energy, something related to better living, education, something जो कि SDG goal aligned हो. So I'll talk about that later. Today, what we do is, um, in the first unit, we had a data for housing prices. Okay. Now, what I'm going to give you is the idea as to how to take a data and work on it. फिर SDG goals के हिसाब से we'll take out data and work. My target is that in the case of that housing data set, उसको हम कैसे, because they have given me a full data set. Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So, Sri Krishna, we are today trying to work out on a linear regression model, and that's for the supervised, of course, but regression, not classification anymore. Okay. Now, in this
Yes, ma'am.
case, we are picking up the unit one data set which was given to us. That was the housing prices. If I open that data for you, it's containing, just give me a minute. It's actually containing this kind of a thing. Okay, let me share my screen also. Okay, so it's like they've given you the income, the house age, number of rooms. I really don't know why they are in decimals, but okay, you can kind of round it off and then start off. But number of bedrooms, area population, price, and the address. Okay, this is not in India, of course, somewhere outside. Most probably, there's a very, very popular data set, Houston data set as well. Houston housing prices data set. Okay, now my analysis is that I'm going to check out the price. So my target variable is going to be price. What I want is that my system should get trained, my model should get trained that if this is the income, this is the house age, this is the number of rooms, this is the bedrooms, this is the area population, area where the house is placed, then the price is around this. Okay, address is not that relevant, but okay, you may remove it, you may keep it. It doesn't really matter to us. Okay, so that is the data, the main data which you have. Now, what I have done is, because उसमें training or testing set ऐसा नहीं दिया हुआ है. So what I did was, I am trying to tell you the process that how you are going to actually work with any data set you also download. Now, what I have done is I have converted, if I open the main file, actually, this is not the main file. The main file had about 5,000 records. Okay. You can get this from the first unit of your book. Okay. Now there were 5,000 records. What I did was in the train file, मैंने उसका copy बनाया. I really made 3 copies of that file. In one file, which I'm naming as USA Housing Train Data. In this file, I've kept the first 4,000 records. Okay. Approximately 4,000 है ये. Would be that 1 or 2 records थोड़ा इधर उधर होगा. But if I take you down, it is approximately, yeah, 3,999. 4,000 records and I've made this my train file. इसमें सब कुछ है. ठीक है. इसी में हम लोग टारगेट स्पेसिफाई करेंगे कि प्राइस मेरा टारगेट वेरिएबल है. वो हम जब ऑरेंज में काम करेंगे तो विल सेट दैट. Done. The second what I've created is the test file. From the main file again, what I did was I deleted the first 1,000 records and now I have the rest of the first 4,000 records and now I have the rest of the 1,000 records. So in 1,000 records में हम टेस्ट करते थे. You may take it even more. You may say कि मुझे टेस्टिंग के लिए सिर्फ I want maybe 100 records or so. That is your choice. यहाँ पे बहुत सारा था तो ऐसे करो ठीक है टेस्टिंग के लिए also we can keep 1,000. Right. though the ratio, I think percentage is not coming down to the kind we expect, 80-20. I've just taken it randomly, 4,000 ऊपर and 1,000 नीचे. I mean, for test. Okay, so if I take you down this file, you'll find these are approximately 1,000 records for the 1,002. थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. Right? So 5,000 records से मैंने उसको divide कर दिया. एक उसमें से मैंने ट्रेनिंग फाइल बना दी, एक उसमें से मैंने टेस्टिंग फाइल बना दी. नाउ टेस्टिंग फाइल के अंदर आप टारगेट हटा दोगे. सो हियर यू सी दैट you have the income, usage, number of rooms, or whatever, number of bedrooms, number of whatever, something. क्या था ये? Number of bedrooms and number of rooms. Okay. Then you have area, population, and address. So price is gone. Price he is going to put. Right? That is what we have seen earlier also. So मैंने इसमें से जो मेरा टारगेट है वो हटा दिया because he is going to give me the price. Fine. I again repeat step number 1, take your whole data set. उसको एक 80-20 के रेशियो में डिवाइड कर लो. फाइन. इन द फर्स्ट सेट जिसमें ज्यादा डेटा है, जिससे हम उसको ट्रेन करेंगे, उसमें आपका टारगेट वेरिएबल होना चाहिए डेफिनेटली. तो उसको हम छेड़ेंगे ही नहीं, वो जैसा का वैसा है वैसा ही विल कीप. एंड जो दूसरा वाला टेस्ट फाइल है विच हैज गॉट अबाउट 20% ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड्स, उसमें से हम लोग टारगेट डेटा को हटा देंगे. वी जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस कॉलम एंड से राइट क्लिक एंड डिलीट. Okay, here we are not using the address also. You want to keep it, it's your wish. You don't want to keep it, you may delete that from both the files. It's not required. Similarly, you may have certain information in the datasets which you download for your project, certain extra things which you feel is not that relevant, so you may delete that. Or you may keep it also, it's not really harming me otherwise. Right? This has been done. Now, what my expectation is, if I see this file, he is going to add a प्राइस कॉलम टू दिस और गिव मी कि भैया मेरे हिसाब से ये प्राइस होना चाहिए. ठीक है. अब हम कैसे चेक करें कि भैया जो इसने प्राइस दिया है वो कितना अप्रोप्रिएट है, कितना एक्चुअल के अलाइंड है. फॉर दैट यू विल यूज द थर्ड फाइल नाउ. राइट. नाउ व्हाट हैव आई डन इन द थर्ड फाइल इज, let me show you that also. I'm not saving anything here. I have kept a check price file. That's the name of the file. Basic data इसके अंदर भी वही है. It is my test data with the price. The file which I created for testing, that same data with the price. ठीक है. So one file which has the first 4,000 records with the price, everything, nothing deleted from there. The second file which is my test data that has the last 1,000 records. और जो आपका जो आप प्रिडिक्शन करने जा रहे हो, so price is the predicting factor here, so उसको हटा दिया. विदाउट द प्राइस आई हैव दोस 1,000 रिकॉर्ड जिसको हम टेस्ट करेंगे. उसमें मेरा मॉडल प्राइस को ऐड करेगा. टू वेरीफाई दैट आई एम मेकिंग अ थर्ड फाइल, अ थर्ड कॉपी ऑफ द सेम फाइल आई मेक. और उसमें व्हाट आई कीप इज आई कीप द लास्ट 1,000 रिकॉर्ड्स जो आपका टेस्ट वाला डेटा है with the price, so that I can compare. For this particular address, it's easy to search by the address what price has been given by the model and what is the actual price which is there. So I can compare how well my model is working, whether I can keep that model or not. Am I clear with the data?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because everywhere we are not getting the training and testing set separately, so हमें खुद ही उसको create करना पड़ेगा. Right? Now I am giving you the share link for my data. I've kept that ready. So इसको डाउनलोड करो और फिर हम उसको साथ साथ करके देखते हैं कि एग्जैक्टली हमें करना क्या है. So I take this link and I'm sharing it with you. You can download that. I have created all the 3 files so that we don't waste time doing it. You may take up any data set later and try doing it. एक बार ही अपने आप से. So you'll be confident about it. फिर हमको जो प्रोजेक्ट पे करना है वो तो करना ही. ठीक है. So these are the 3 files with we are going to work with. I already have it in my downloads folder, so I'll work with that. Simultaneously keep your orange also open and let us start. So here I'm starting with it. You follow me one by one, okay? I have limited time here, so that's why. Now, first thing, of course, so all these three are CSV files because I have downloaded CSV file only from that drive link in the unit one, which is given in your book. So it's directly, I made copies of that file. So all three are CSV files only. So I'm taking the CSV file and I take both the instances because one I'm going to keep for training. So I name it as trained and one I'm going to keep it for testing. Okay. Now I take and upload the train file here. Where is it? This is it. Okay. So we have got it. 39980, 6 features. I don't think there is any missing data, though I did not check that. So in order to check it, we'd have to pick up and put a data table here. So it shows me that thing. No missing data. So ticket. 3998 rows, 6 features, no target variable given as of now. One meta variable, which is the this thing. String data basically, उसको उसने उठा दिया वैसे. And that's it. Okay. Now what we have to do? मुझे target variable set करना है सबसे पहले जो बहुत जरूरी है. So I go to transform and select columns. In the select column, I provide the data, open it. Because I've worked with it once, maybe that's why it is picking up my target as price, or it is intelligent enough to pick up the target as price. If not, in your case, then you're going to drag that target, the price thing from here and drop it here. ठीक है. और यहाँ पे मेटाज में एड्रेस था, मैंने उसको इग्नोर्ड में डाल दिया कि मुझे एड्रेस को नहीं चेक कराना, कुछ नहीं करना. It is there in the data, but you don't have to worry about it, kind of a thing. You may leave it in the metas also, but price को definitely target में ले आओ. ठीक है. Where have you all reached? File downloaded?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Downloading, ma'am.
Okay. चलो तब तक ऑरेंज का बाकी स्ट्रक्चर रेडी कर लो. Then we'll feed in the data. You've seen that it automatically starts processing and removing the errors. जो मिसिंग डेटा की वजह से आपको मिलेगा. ठीक है. So my select columns is also ready. अब मुझे क्या करना है? सीधा जाना है टेस्टिंग में. Of course, model selection is there. So model selection के लिए I'm going for linear regression only as of now. There are other models also which can be used for regression as well as classification. We have seen that. So you may try and add up more models of these. अब मैंने ये वाला ले लिया and now I'm asking him to test and score. Okay. Now, if you remember, हमने ये भी चीज पढ़ी है कि क्लासिफिकेशन मॉडल में वो टेस्टिंग में करता था यूज F1 स्कोर, एक्यूरेसी, रिकॉल, प्रिसिशन, है ना. एंड रिग्रेशन में क्या करता था? व्हाट वर द स्कोर्स फॉर रिग्रेशन? रूट मीन स्क्वायर एरर, रिमेंबर? दो डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज हमने पढ़े, है ना. सो हियर यू सी द सेकंड कैटेगरी. Now, so I take the select columns and give it to my test and score, not to the model, of course. एंड मॉडल को भी हम टेस्ट एंड स्कोर को दे देंगे कि भैया तुम ट्रेन कर दो इसको. ठीक है. एंड लेट्स ओपन इट एंड हियर यू विल फाइंड दैट it's not F1 score and all that anymore. It is MSc, RMSc, MAE, like that. We know at least these. Mean square error, root, mean square error. We know these terms, है ना. तो इसमें what I am able to understand is that if I take this last value, जैसे हमारा F1 score आता था, यहाँ पे ये R2 value है 0.91.9. I mean, sorry, 0.919. So I'm taking its efficiency to be 91.9. Not that good though, but okay. ठीक है, एज पर क्रॉस वैलिडेशन इसने किया है इसको, एंड इट इज कमिंग आउट टू बी माई दिस वैल्यू. ठीक है, वट एवर, आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग वन मॉडल, सो दैट्स ओके. So we'll expect some errors also in the prediction. Okay. Now my model is ready. It has seen the thing, and I've seen this model is going to give me approximately this kind of a scoring. Now comes the prediction part. Now इसके अंदर you may definitely add the other features you've learned, feature statistics, and वो भी चीजें जब आप प्रोजेक्ट करोगे तो as many as things which you have learned, you will do that. अच्छा, इसमें एक और चीज हमें ध्यान रखना, confusion matrix is not applicable when you talk about regression models. So if you try to do it, this gives an error. And if you take the cursor, confusion matrix cannot show regression results. So confusion matrix is applicable only for your classification models, not for your regression models. That's also learning. If you do it practically, you'll remember yourself that हमको confusion matrix इसमें applicable नहीं है. So any MCQ which comes in and talks about the classification के अंदर कौन कौन से models की बात होती है, I mean tools की बात होती है, so there you can definitely keep a check on that. Confusion matrix does not come under regression, it comes under classification. Okay, so let's delete that. My testing is done. My scoring has been done. Now we go for prediction. तो हमने एक predictions वाला विजिट लिया, यहाँ प्लेस करा. टेस्ट डेटा में अब हम टेस्टिंग को सेट करेंगे. Let's move on to the testing part. This is my testing file. Okay. I repeat again, you cannot see the price here. Price he has to add. There is no price value here. You can see that. I'm not taking it again back to data table and all. वहां पे you remember there were 6 features. यहाँ पे 5 features है. So, right? Now this data goes directly for the prediction. भैया ये तुमको यूज करना है टेस्टिंग के लिए. अब दूसरा मॉडल है ना, सो हम एक और मॉडल उठाएंगे लीनियर रिग्रेशन वाला. And that gets the link from here. To create some more space, I'm taking it up here. Now, this fellow understands the train data like this, and accordingly, we send the predictors, model for predictors यहाँ पे for the prediction. Fine. टेस्ट एंड स्कोर में जब लीनियर रिग्रेशन का मॉडल आप दे रहे हो, उसको कोई इनपुट नहीं दिया है, उसको इनपुट यहीं पे मिलेगा. Data is also coming here. Model is also coming here to learn. He is a learner. तो उसको यहाँ डायरेक्ट इनपुट नहीं मिलेगा, वो यहीं आके लर्न करेगा. ये थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना, ठीक है. और जब हम प्रोडिक्शन कर रहे हैं तो ही इज अ लर्न फेलो फॉर मी बिकॉज आई वांट टू यूज इट फॉर टेस्टिंग. सो मुझे उसको पहले से ये डेटा देके रखना है, एंड देन आई एम गोइंग टू यूज इट फॉर माई प्रोडिक्शन अलॉन्ग विद द टेस्ट डेटा. कि ये डेटा यूज करो और ये वाला आप ट्रेनिंग के लिए यूज करो, एंड देन show me the predictions. Okay. Now we see the predictions. Now here you see that he has given me the prices. ये इसका output है. They are in the exponent form. Okay. We may take a value, convert it into this form and tell and compare. But अब comparison के लिए हमें क्या करना है exactly? Just to see that whether he has done it correct, क्या कितना variation है. For that, I'm going to open that price file, that check price file, the third file which I created. Let's open that. और ये वही लास्ट 1000 रिकॉर्ड्स का ही डेटा है, तो हमें अपना डेटा ढूंढ के चेक करना है. ठीक है. आई हैड एवरीथिंग इन द डाउनलोड्स फोल्डर ओनली. एंड दिस इज इट. ठीक है. ओके. Now the easiest for me to check is the one which is in an integer format, because it's easy for me to calculate and compare. ठीक है जी। नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू, इसको ढूंढेंगे कैसे। अब यहाँ पे मेरे पास ये एड्रेस है 599 वेनेसा स्प्रिंग्स वेस्ट केटलिंटन सी ए वडेवर। ठीक है, दिस इज द रिकॉर्ड, 16th रिकॉर्ड एज पर दिस डेटा। सो यहाँ पे लेट्स मूव ऑन टू चेक कि यहाँ पे प्राइस इज 9,51,812, and what does this fellow has for me? If I see the address, this was the record which I'm talking about here, right? Here it is 92 lakhs. Oh, that's too much. 9 lakhs, sorry. Oh, this is also 9 lakhs, right? So 9 lakhs 20,951. ये एक्चुअल प्राइस है, और जो इसने प्रोडिक्ट किया है वो है 9,51,000। हायर एंड में प्रोडिक्ट किया है इसने 9,51,812. Can you see? And you can compare it easily. That actual was this, and my prediction was this. It is like in lakhs, it is correct. 30,000 का approximately फर्क है इसके अंदर. You may take other models, or you may give him more data to train better, so that we can reduce this gap to the maximum possible. Okay, for the rest of the things also, just to have more comparison, you may convert it. Like 769 Morse का इन्होंने दिया 1.18847 into 10 to the power 6, है ना? So ये आएगा आपका approximately 11 lakhs. 11 lakhs 11 lakhs 88,470 कुछ ऐसा आना चाहिए, if I convert this into a number, right? और यहाँ पे it is 13 lakhs 83,938. हाँ भाई, around 2 lakhs. इसमें ज्यादा फर्क है. The very first one. The second one is around, यहाँ पे it is about 14,57,590. यहाँ पे it is around 15. So there is variation. Exact तो कोई भी नहीं है डेटा यहाँ पे, है ना? But yes, approximately 2 लाख 3 लाख का फर्क है यार. So I think the data has to be trained more. The machine has to be trained more for that. And if you train him better, you'll get better results. Okay, that is for your understanding. अब यहाँ पे हम डेटा और कहाँ से लेके आएंगे? You may take more data and keep for testing only 100. So 4,900 records you take for training, and you may check that and test it with only 100 records. बस टेस्टिंग में मुझे बहुत ज्यादा वैल्यू नहीं चाहिए. अगर 100 रिकॉर्ड में भी वो अप्रोक्सीमेटली करेक्ट वैल्यू दे रहा है, वी नो दैट द मॉडल इज वर्किंग फाइन. बट यहाँ पे वेरिएशन थोड़ा ज्यादा है, सो वी शुड एक्चुअली हैव मोर डेटा टू ट्रेन इट, है ना? अब आप लोग बताइए, वेयर डिड यू रीच? I hope the process is clear. It's not that difficult a process. What do you say?
Yes, ma'am, मेरा हो गया.
Okay? And you
Yes.
now know, if you have a data set, how do you actually create the training one, the testing one, and one you keep for your check also.
Hmm.
Huh?
Mine also done.
Oh, that's great. Amazing. Now because I am moving out today somewhere, so I will not be able to take the class tomorrow. ये वाला सारा practical file का please काम finish करो. You may add this
Yes,
also as one of the samples for the practical file. Okay? And then day after tomorrow, we'll do some project. एक छोटा सा कुछ SDG goals का लेके करेंगे, so that you get an idea, and then we'll discuss about how to go about it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood.
Great. Okay then. See you day after tomorrow. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
ma'am.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.